Hi guys, today I have Susan from Living Lines. We've heard from her before, but I wanted her to cover a little bit more at a high level branding and the advantages of branding, especially when it comes through to organic and organic referrals. So Susan, take it away.
Yeah, okay. So a lot of people understand branding as being a logo and a lot of print material, but actually a brand goes much deeper, and it should really start with your vision, mission statement and your core values, where people actually get to trust you and get to know you and get to understand you. This is the way of building brands of the future. So it really does come from building a brand DNA or a brand personality, where it feels like a relationship you're having with a personality. So that's how you build the brand. But in order to then work with using that to your advantage is aligning, so a brand is created to attract a certain customer, but then you as a business owner can attract partners and joint ventures based on your brand.
Right, okay, so would you specifically brand colours and assign a brand to a business to then attract a certain brand of customers and then align yourself that way?
Well, brand colours tend to represent what you stand for. So blue is, a lot of finance companies use blue because it's about trust. Red is about passion, it's about energy.
Right.
Our branding is red, so it's about passion. Orange is less urgency and less fear, but action still. So there are certain brands that represent different actions that you do, but also a colour, 80% of your brand recognition is through your colour. So if you have a distinctive colour, people will eventually understand that that is your branding. Westpac's red stands for, Commonwealth Bank's yellow. They know it, even if the logo's actually not on the piece of paper.
Right, and you were saying before that you need to even be careful who you associate with from a branding perspective, because you know how you're saying that you don't want to be tarred by a certain brush.
Yeah.
Because some businesses might use you or might not use you because you're associated with a certain type of person.
And I've known that to happen. So if you want to align yourself with the right type of clients, you need to, or the right type of partners, you need to make sure that your branding is professional. And quite often, if you have a mixed message, if you're trying to align with these guys, but also you're trying to align with these guys, those guys, the top guys, the big guys, are not going to want to touch you if you're actually aligning with some unprofessional businesses. You've got to be really careful of how you actually represent your brand and who you align yourself with to make sure that people understand that you're the best fit for them. People want to align with businesses. So I myself, when I work with businesses, I work with companies where there's a natural match between the way I run my business and the way I work with my clients and the way they run their business and they work with their clients. If there's a jarring, the customers they don't like it. So you have to make sure that you've got consistency all the way through.
It's an interesting point, isn't it? And I don't think not everybody always thinks about not only but branding yourself via colour in a specific way, but then also being very careful who they associate with through their branding, because it can. You're right. It can.
We worked with a finance business, and what he said was, "I look like grandma and granddad. I want to look like Audi and Mercedes."
Yeah.
So we turned him into Audi and Mercedes because he was trying to attract an upwardly mobile client. It was superannuation investment, and they wanted to attract upwardly mobile men who actually had the money to invest in their superannuation. What they also did is they lined themselves up with a partner who actually fed $3 million worth of work into them from accountants.
Right.
So that was a win-win.
Yep.
They won the customers, they didn't get negotiations on their prices anymore, and they got a partner that literally transformed their business.
Right, okay. Well, there you have it. Be careful who you associate with, because it could affect your organic traffic. Okay, thank you, Susan, and I'm sure we'll have you on again soon.
Okay.